Welcome, great people of Biafra. This is Star News TV Biafra, and on our news today, we have that Femi Adesina, who was at the time the media special advisor on media and publicity to the then President Muhammad Buhari from 2015 to 2023, and on the launch of one of his books, he made a very worrying statement. In his book titled Reflections of Special Advisor Media and Publicity 2015 to 2023, which was recently launched in Abuja, Adesina said that Buhari chose to spare Kanu's life when his government could have buyed him. The secessionist leader has been agitating for the separate state of Biafra. According to the former presidential aide, Buhari disclosed this during a meeting he had with a delegation of some Igbo elders who had pleaded for the release of Kanu following his extraordinary rendition and detention in custody of the Department of State Services (DSS) in Abuja. He stated that in the past 6 years, I have deployed a system in which I don't interfere with the judiciary. Adesina quoted Buhari as saying, "That was why, in the case of Kanu, I said the best was to subject him to the system. Let him make his case in court instead of giving a terrible impression of the country from outside. I feel it is a favor to give him that opportunity. Government could have mobilized to buy him where he was, but we did not do that." So this is clearly stating that the Nigerian government at the time where Buhari was still the president, at that material time, they were thinking of buying Nnamdi Kanu. But on a second thought, they decided not to buy him. But let me tell you that whatever be the case, that their plan was to ensure that top commanders of ESN at the time were buyed, because they knew that there are, crazy commanders that can do and undo. And they thought of Ikonso as the number one target even before he was renditioned. And so they now decided that let us take time. Let us not just buy him. Let us take time and, one after the other, buy all these commanders. Then we have that leverage to now do what we want to do. Because they knew that Nnamdi Kanu has given a standing order. Uno chom, una fulom. Uno chom, una fulom. Munyenu zuoko. It was a standing order. And so they felt like it is necessary for us to get these problems out of the way before we can now do whatever we want to do with this man. And they tried to do that. With the help of DOS. They tried to do that. They were penetrating camps one after the other. They were buying commanders one after the other. The strong commanders, they were trying to buy them one after the other. Until Simon Ekpa noticed all this and began to create a safe haven for them and began to, refine them, began to create another, alternative for them where they could be in a safe place, without their information being known to the public. Simon Ekpa procured sticks and granite for them to ensure that they protect themselves very well. He procured sticks and granates for them. He did so much fundraising. He generated funds and procured many things for them for their own security, to ensure that they are okay, they are well fed, and they have that confidence and boost to defend their land. But what do these people in the DOS do? They continue to blackmail. They continue to blackmail. They continue to blackmail. They continue to divulge the informations, the secret informations of these commanders to their enemies. Until Simon Ekpa completely blocked that access routes they had. Transformed them, transformed the government, transformed them into the Biafra Liberation Forces. And today, you have a strong force that can defend the land at all times. All thanks to the strong and wonderful people of Biafra, to those who have their senses intact, to those who reason like true Biafrans, to Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister of Biafra Republic of Nigeria, who was there standing strong without bulging to all the attacks and all the shenanigans, the propaganda and the lies against him. He stood firm. He stood firm. And in other news, we want to let you know that the Prime Minister has just announced that another major pipeline is currently on flames. Another major pipeline is currently on flames. The Biafra forces is determined to stop the flow of oil revenues to Zugeria Islamic State. The oil is in Biafra territory, and the zoo is using the revenue generated from the oil to fund the buying, the oofing, the metamorphosing of many Biafrans. And this must not continue. Our target, according to the Prime Minister, is to completely, metaphorize and crashualize the economy, to starve the government until Biafra is declared. Thank you for listening. Kindly like, share, and drop your comments. Peace out.